Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I'll be teaching you guys all about the tuck planche and how you can achieve it. I'll be going over form, breaking down the components of a tuck planche, accessory work to strengthen the position, progressions, and at the end, a simple workout routine that you can create for yourself based off the information in this video. So watch until the end, and don't forget to subscribe for more content in the future. The tuck planche is the very first progression towards the planche and is the easiest of progressions. It gives you a nice taste of what it feels like to defy gravity. Although it's the first progression to the planche and considered the easiest, that does not mean it's an easy skill to achieve. But with some patience, breaking down the skill, and consistent effort, you will be able to achieve it. Alright, first let's quickly go over form. For form, we want straight arms with elbows locked out, our shoulder blades depressed and protracted to help elevate us off the ground and keep the position stable, have our hips in line with our shoulders, with our core compressed, and hips and knees flexed. This is the final position and looks much easier than it is. There are a lot of working parts here, so don't feel down if you can't do it at the moment. Now let's break down the tuck planche into further detail to learn what needs to be trained. There are 5 main components to strengthen that are involved with the tuck planche. Our straight arm strength, our shoulders or anterior delts, our shoulder blades entering and maintaining a depressed and protracted position, our core, and hip flexors. Breaking down the tuck planche and working on each of these can bring you one step closer to achieving the tuck planche. You will make achieving this skill easier by breaking it down and training the accessory work towards it instead of forcing a tuck planche hold over and over. Let's go over some accessory exercises. We'll start with L-sits and support holds. These two are going to be effective when it comes to improving straight arm, core, compression, and shoulder depression strength. The L-sit covers each of these. If you can master the L-sit, your efforts towards a tuck planche will be much less strenuous than they would normally be. The straight arm and depressed shoulder component to work on is accompanied by some tough core and compression work. This is definitely one of my all-time favorite accessory exercises for the tuck planche. Support holds on rings I'm mentioning because if you can master the instability component with straight arms, you'll be much stronger on stable objects with straight arms, increasing your ability to maintain straight arms during the tuck planche. Also with support holds, there is a rings turned out component. During the rings turned out hold, you're not only maintaining straight arms, but your biceps are also working to stabilize the position. This is important because during planche training, as you lean forward, you're not only using the strength of your anterior delts for shoulder flexion, but you're also placing a lot of tension on the biceps as they have to work hard to help stabilize the elbow and assist in shoulder flexion. So you can really work on straight arm strength and prepare the bicep further with rings turned out support holds. Next, we have planche leans and the pseudo planche push-up. Both of these are great accessory exercises to help work on depressed and protracted shoulder blade positioning, straight arm strength, shoulder strength, and core. With these, we can train the leaning component both statically and dynamically. The goal is to move your hands closer towards your hips, lengthening the lever, making it harder over time. Simon Atta and Daniel Vadnal provide some effective techniques for measuring progress with these that you may find helpful when performing them. One where your feet are against a wall and you move your hands closer to your hips over time to increase the lean. Or where you keep your head just barely touching a wall and you can measure the distance from your hands and the wall to progress over time. Be cautious and gradual when progressing these. Finally, scap push-ups. Scap push-ups are a great way to strengthen your ability to enter a protracted position and develop a better mind-to-muscle connection on scapula positioning. To increase the difficulty with these, you could use a band or go with one arm. There are plenty other accessory exercises, but these are the ones I felt I should mention in this video. Alright, now let's go over some tuck progressions. For the easiest progression, stick to an elevated surface such as parallel bars. Essentially, the easiest progression would be to hold a support hold on bars. Then you can begin to work your way up with low tucks, quarter tucks, and then a leveled out tuck where the hips are in line with the shoulders. When it comes to the floor, the difficulty will increase as you'll have to compress even further. You can use your feet to assist you, a low tuck, and finally a leveled out tuck. I suggest using a band to help you with tuck planches if needed though. Using a light band can help you hold the position for a longer period of time, providing you the opportunity to gain some strength in the position and gain a better understanding of how to hold it and where your body is in space. Over time, you can reduce the resistance of the band as you get stronger. Let's go over how to create a simple and effective workout routine that you can implement for your tuck planche. We'll choose 3 exercises here, starting with a regressed version of the tuck planche, followed by 2 accessory exercises that I talked about earlier. I'll show some examples and leave some recommended reps, hold times, sets, and rest times to follow. If you are a beginner or intermediate, you could work with a regressed tuck variation that will allow you to hold the position for sets of 8 to 15 seconds. You don't want to choose a hard variation to the point where you'll barely be able to hold it for a few seconds. You need to learn where your body will be in space and how to hold the position. So for example, you could use bands to assist you in holding a tuck for a longer duration of time. Rest for 2 minutes after completing a set and repeat for 3 to 4 sets. For the next exercise, you could go with the planche lean or the pseudo planche push-up. Just remember to ease into these. Start small with hands closer to the shoulders. Use measuring tape if you'd like so you can keep track and measure your progress. As you improve hold times or repetitions in one position, you can gradually increase the distance between your hands and shoulders. But we're talking inches here, very small progressions. For the third exercise, you could perform scap push-ups, L-sit variations, support hold variations, or even support hold knee raises. Here I went with scap push-ups. If you want, you could perform this 2 to 3 times a week and switch to using different accessory exercises on different days, as in this example. Remember, not to rush the tuck planche. Train consistently with the intention of gradually progressing the hold and its accessory exercises. Alright guys, that's my video on the tuck planche and how you can achieve it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and click that subscribe button down below for more content in the future. If you have any questions at all, please leave a comment down below and I look forward to answering them. Thank you guys for watching and enjoy the process.